Hi, my name is Henry. Nice meeting you. And thank you for watching my video. I'm from Taiwan and I live in California. Today is my pleasure to share the first time experience I went to skydiving. It happened around 3.5 years ago when I still studied in Gainesville, Florida on September 4th, 2016. I did skydiving near Tampa Bay. It's about 2.5 hours driving from Gainesville to Tampa Bay. Actually, I didn't try to do it by myself. It was my friend. But they didn't invite me at first. They just told me, "Hey Henry, we will go skydiving after 2 weeks." Okay? And after 1 week they told me, "Henry, unfortunately one of our friends decided to quit. So maybe if you want to join with us, we will still have 5 people to register to have some discount." It sounds terrible for me at first. But it's really a great achievement if I can finish in my life. I can share the experience with my friends, maybe my grandson, my granddaughter, or any new friend I meet in the future, even my Miss Roy, who knows. After thinking for a while, I told them, why not? So I went to skydiving. I was kind of nervous, to be honest, one night before I went skydiving. I keep thinking of the moment, how I will feel when I jump out the plane. It's really, really terrible for me, so I really cannot sleep well. The next day, on 2.5 hours driving from Gainesville to Tampa Bay, I really feel a little bit sleepy. But I still arrived safely with my friend. As for the traffic information to the Skydive City where I did the skydiving, I have 2 choices for you. The first one, you can choose flight to Orlando International Airport and have the car rental there. It's about 1.5 hours driving from Orlando to the Skydive City if there is no much traffic. The second one, you can fly to Tampa Airport and also have a car rental there. If there is no much traffic, you can arrive around 15 minutes. There are 3 ways to register. The first one, you can register online. Just fill out all the necessary information and use the credit card to pay. The second one, you can register by phone calling. The third one, you can send email to them and register. As for the pricing, it depends on the altitude you decide to jump. If you choose to jump from 13,000 feet, you need to pay around $200. If you choose to jump from 11,000 feet, you need to pay around $180. As for the souvenir like what you see here, you need to pay extra. This is the screenshot I got from the YouTube video the Skydive City uploaded for me. This cost me $95. And we call this professional outside video. They also provide another 2 choices. The first one is the hand cam still photo, $55. And the last one is the hand cam video, $75. So what's the difference? Let me explain to you. This is me, and this is the instructor. Just for example, if I were the elephant, and the instructor that jumped out the plane with me would be this cat, and another cat would be the photographer, jumped alongside us to help us take a picture or shoot a video. We call this professional outside video. For the hand cam still photo and hand cam video, the instructor that jump out the plane with you, he will also have a hand cam camera on his hand. After jump out the plane, he will use his camera to help you take a picture or shoot a video. And we call this hand cam still photo or hand cam video. Actually, I didn't want to pick the most expensive one first because I was a student at that time. But I really didn't know if I will do this one more time or not. Maybe I just do skydiving one time in my life. And I really don't want to feel regret for that. I already forget most of details when I want to share this kind of interesting experience with my friends in the future. So finally, I still picked the most expensive one. Professional outside video. Because of the copyright issue, I don't have the full video here. But if you have interest to watch the full video of my first time skydiving, I will provide a link below. Just click the link and you can watch the full video over there. When you arrive, you need to show your photo ID or driver license or passport and sign any necessary documents. Then you are going to watch introduction video to help you know more details about what you are going to do or what details you should pay attention before doing skydiving at the ground preparation area. And after that, they will help you to put on your skydiving suit and the harness. Finally, it will be the most nervous moment. You are sitting there to wait for your turn, to wait for them to call your name. When I wait at the ground preparation area, I was not just nervous, I was kind of anxious, to be honest. Especially I'm the last one to be called among my friends. Those friends, they finished, they just came to laugh at me and tell me, "Oh, Henry, it's not a big deal. Enjoy the great view in the sky. You don't have to worry about that." Okay. Just 10 minutes before my name was called, I saw an experienced jumper. He failed to land on the ground safely like other jumpers. He just hit the ground hard and passed out immediately. A lot of people came to help until the ambulance arrived. I don't know if he was fine. I hope he was fine. This accident makes me anxious more. Finally, my instructor finished his last diving and came back to call my name. He asked me if I have any questions. If no, he needs 5 minutes break. After that, he will start the video recording and ask me a couple questions. Then we are ready to go. I asked him if it's allowed for me to pull the parachute, because some of my friends told me it is allowed. But unfortunately, he told me it is not allowed. He will pull the parachute. After 5 minutes, he started the video recording and asked me a couple questions, like if I am nervous, what do I think it would be like? Actually, I already cannot understand clearly what exactly I was talking, because I was too nervous to answer the question clearly.
Are you scared?
I just remember I said, you'll be like a Superman to fly in the sky, save the world. It is very funny and embarrassed to hear this kind of answers at the 3.5 years. It's time to board. I just remember I kept waving my hand toward the camera to pretend to be brave, to show my courage on my way from ground preparation area to the plane. Also, I was the last one to jump among my friends, so I didn't want to be the last one to jump in the plane. Therefore, I decided to be the last one to board. By doing that, I would be the first one to jump. Then the plane was taking off. The best part was that they gave everyone an altimeter to show the altitude. The more the scale it moved, the more fear you had in your mind. Until the plane reached the altitude. They asked me a couple questions in the plane, but I really cannot remember what they were asking because I was terrified. I almost passed out. Finally, the most terrible moment was coming. My instructor told me,
"Henry, we're here. Let's move to the gate."
When we stood by the gate, I saw I already passed out. I just hoped this moment could finish as soon as possible. My instructor asked me to rest my head and also close my eyes. He didn't explain to me why, but I guessed someone didn't follow this before, and they would do everything they could to resist because they didn't want to jump. My instructor started to count. 3, 2. He didn't even count to 1, but he already jumped. So I was forced to jump. We had almost 60 seconds free fall. Our speed reached to 120 miles per hour. It's even faster than Major League Pictures fastball. You would have strong sense of weightlessness, just like the free fall part of bungee jumping. But the time is even longer than that. Our speed reached to around 120 miles per hour maximum, and it would not increase anymore because the dragging force upward equals to the gravity force downward. At this moment, the object stops accelerating. We call the speed terminal velocity in physics. The strong sense of weightlessness disappeared. That's why I thought it was the most comfortable part of skydiving. I really enjoyed this part. I tried to say something to the camera. However, I couldn't because the wind was too strong. My face was so ugly. I could only hear the wind blow through the ears. Just like what I said in the ground preparation area, I could feel I was flying like a Superman, or I could feel I was floating in the air to save the world. That's why I really enjoyed this part. I enjoyed the constant speed part too much, so I was not prepared when my instructor pulled the parachute. So I had quick in my neck. But I still tried to focus more on my journey on the view to forget the pain. The parachute flew toward the ocean, Tampa Bay, and I still could not forget the fantastic, amazing, breathtaking view that I have ever seen in my life. It's also my first time that I can view the Earth from bird's angle. It's completely different with the view from the plane or the view from the skyscraper. That's why I recommend maybe you should at least do one time, skydiving one time in your life. My instructor hoped to make the journey more interesting, so he provided a lot of spinning. So gradually I felt dizzy. He asked me if I want more. I said I prefer to have more view. The parachute was still floating in the air, but gradually descending. My journey was about to end. When our parachute approached to the ground, my instructor asked me to lift my legs to make sure it paralleled to the ground in order to land safely. Then my legs touched the grass, just like grass skiing, until it fully stopped. I was still dizzy.
Very good. Just a little bit dizzy.
He asked me if I want to do it again or not.
Alright.
I pointed the plane and said,
"Why not? Let's go."
just like what I said, I need to pretend to be brave in the video, because I didn't know if any time I need to show this video to my friends, my offspring, and the most important, even my Miss Right in the future. So I would say, hey baby, am I brave in the video? Nothing is scary to me, nothing. I can protect you. I will make sure nothing would ever happen to you, nothing. Even if any, just remember, you jump, I jump. Even jump out of the plane is not a problem for me. Okay, just please, just remember, keep the secret between you and me, between us. I was scared before I jumped, especially when I stood by the gate, and I was dizzy when I landed. And it took me maybe couple hours to recover. But just remember, don't tell anyone. Want to do it again? Yes, or maybe. It depends. Any of my friends invite me to do it, because it's kind of boring just to do it by myself. Also, for sure I need to be healthy at that moment. Recommend people do it? Yes. If you are healthy, you don't have any cardiovascular disease, you're not suffering from aquaphobia, yes, I recommend you should do it at least one time in your life. You may feel scared, cannot sleep well one night before you go skydiving. You may feel regretful, especially at the moment when you stand by the gate of the plane. You will think, oh, I'm here. I want to go home. I don't want to jump. But I believe everything will be fine. You will enjoy it very much after the free fall part, just like I did. I can still remember many details, such as the feeling that the wind blew through my ears, the air that touched my face. I cannot forget the amazing, great, breathtaking landscape that I have ever seen in my life. From eagle's angle to view the earth, I cannot forget the feeling that I was flying in the air like a Superman. That's why I recommend you should at least do it one time in your life. Last, just to be clear that I'm not here to advertise for Skydive City. I just want to share the experience of my skydiving first time. I hope you like this video. If any questions you may have, please leave a message below and I will reply. Thank you for watching my video. Have a good day.